Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
I don't normally do unboxing videos. I mean, I have done a few, but only when I get something really cool in and something I think is worthy of an unboxing video. But today, we're going to be unboxing, let's see, the Bambu Labs X1Carbon with the AMS Combo. As you can see, I do have the the A1 already, and I gotta say this, I'm extremely happy with the A1. I like the open of it. The X1 is an enclosed printer, and the A1 is, as you can see, it's open. There's no case. With the X1, it's inside an enclosure. You got to open a door to get into the insides. I really like the open nature of the A1, how everything's accessible. You can damn near look in the nozzle, you know. But yeah, I have no complaints out of this machine. I like the AMS light. It's very convenient to change spools out. You don't have to open nothing. And the one thing I will say with this AMS light, it is sometimes a pain in the butt to feed the filament into through the AMS, I don't know what it's called, but it's a little motor here that grabs the filament and pulls it through the PTFE tubing up to the hot end. And if you don't cut it on an angle, you don't always need to, but it helps to cut it on an angle, and it feeds in a little bit easier. But we're going to get right to this. This A1 was my very first 3D printer, and before that I had literally zero experience with 3D printing. So, but cross your fingers, there's nothing wrong with this. I've seen a lot of horror stories where people's getting them and their glass is broken, particularly with the H2D. So we're going to get it opened up. Anytime you get something like this, something that's, you know what I mean, fragile and very expensive, I highly recommend that you record yourself unboxing it. The box is in really good condition. There's no dents or dings, so I'm very hopeful. We'll see what happens, but let's get to it. It's been rainy and nasty out all day today, so it's really a perfect time to do this. Alrighty. What you can see here, it's packaged very nicely. It has this bubble wrap. It goes around the front and the top, I believe. So pull the styrofoam out. And let's see. Okay, so it has little stickers right here. It's telling me to grab the bag and pull it straight out with the bag. And I'm going to try to pull it out and set it right up on this table. Hopefully it's not too heavy because I do have a hernia. Probably shouldn't be lifting this. Alright, let's see. Hopefully the bag don't rip. Alright. Glass seems to be good. Alright. Let's see what we got in the box first. A lot of bubble wrap. Looks like half a spool of PLA carbon fiber black. Half a spool of PLA bamboo green. And this is half a spool of support material. PLA PETG support material. They got this glass door sealed up pretty good. See if we can pull that off of there. go. Tell you, they got it packaged and wrapped up pretty well. Very nice glass. And that is glass. So be very careful with it. We're going to set this to the side for now. Alright, so it looks like we got 2 screws here. Let's open this accessory box and see if we got a set of directions in it. Got an accessory box inside, and this is the AMS unit. The multi-material, multicolor, however you want to call it. Alright, so this is the accessory box. We have the touchscreen here. It's very nice. Alright, we got the rear spool that goes on the back for if you're running just a single spool. Looks like we got some grease here with looks like a couple bed scraper blades. Alright, so the AMS just lifts right up out of here. Alright, and that's the multi-material unit. I'm going to set this down here for right now. Keep it out of the way. A little bit of super dry desiccant. Keep that and throw in with my filament. Alright, there's red lines in here. I don't know if you can see it. All these little arrows are pointing to screws that need to be removed. And they sent this is the hotbed plate, the same one that they sent with the A1. Was kind of hoping they'd send a different plate, but I really like this plate, so I'm not complaining at all. Alright, looks like we got one more screw back here. Make sure you be careful taking these screws out. You don't want to drop them down into the machine. So it's really good to have a magnetic screwdriver, which I do. These are my hex drivers for my drones. All right, so I want to hook the screen up. The LCD screen that it comes with. Kind of wish that was already attached, because you got to be really careful with these ribbon cables and the plugs. You don't want to mess them up. So we're going to look and see which way it goes. I'm going to assume it goes just like this and slides to the left. And just slides over into place. There we go. And get all this cardboard underneath the print bed. Okay, we got some more screws here that are holding the hotbed in place. One thing I noticed about this machine, it's a little smaller than what I thought it would be. But it is 256 by 256. The build plate on this is the same size as the A1. But yeah, here's the Allen wrenches. And it comes with power cable and cable for the AMS to the machine, and then there's a buffer on the back for AMS unit, and this goes to that. I did order the AMS hub. You have to order the AMS hub when you order a second AMS unit. It's a box that goes on the back and has 4 ports for 4 different AMS units. Because the buffer on it now has 1 port for 1 AMS. Okay. I really like this. It has tabs here that helps line up the build plate. On the A1, it's got 2 tabs, but it doesn't really help you left to right. So it's nice to see that on the X1. The X1 is actually, I believe, a year or 2 older than A1. A1 was Bambu's newest printer until the H2D came out. Very nice screen on the X1, as you can see. The A1 does have a screen, but it's nowhere near as big as the X1. Okay, English next. Alright, we're connected to the internet. Connected successfully. Confirm. Go next. You scan the little QR code and you to activate the printer. All right. All right, there's a QR code here. I just scanned it, and it's diverting me to the Bambu Handy app. Already installed. It said open now. All right, it's asking me to bind it to my account. Confirm. Next. Terms and conditions. Do a calibration. The printer needs to calibrate for the current environment. Please ensure the heat bed is unlocked before starting calibration. And I assume that it is because there's no screws holding it down. It has foam underneath of it, but I can't get it out until the bed comes up. So I'm hoping it comes up. So let's click next. Calibrate. Yep, there it goes. It's coming up. Get this out of here. All right. This may take a few minutes, so I'm not going to make you guys wait through this. I don't know what I'm missing, but I don't see any instructions. Unless it's wanting you to download them. Let me go back to this box right quick. Yeah. Oh. Bingo. Right here, all the way in the bottom. Quick start guide. And more stickers. Gotta love stickers. See, guys, don't be like me. Look for the instructions and get your instructions out before you start it up, because I'm probably doing something wrong. Don't hate me. Nice stickers. I do have stickers just like that. That came with the A1. Okay, yeah, I removed the screws. It's saying remove the cardboard, take out the AMS cushioning. Okay, I pretty much did everything correctly, but I have not hooked up the AMS unit yet. So let's go ahead and set that up top there. I don't think that's going to hurt the calibration that I didn't hook it up, but all right. I guess these are some extra PTFE tubing. That's nice for the AMS unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then another long one, so it's nice to have that. This is the AMS. Here's the little spots where the filament goes in. I really like how it's clear down there. You can see right into the box. You can see into the housing. You can see the gears that pull it through. It's very convenient. All right. Okay. And we got little compartments back here for the desiccant. You can put desiccant in it, and see the one downfall. Well, downfall with the AMS Lite is it's open, so all your filament is sitting out, and you know if you're in a moist environment, your filament's going to get moist. But with the AMS, it's all nightly sealed inside of this box, and it's got a rubber seal, so it should work nicely keeping the filament dry. And see. Here's the desiccant beads. I had to open them up. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got the buffer there, and that's my external spool. I cannot run that external spool until I print out the Y splitter for this here. So for now, we're going to run the AMS, as I do have a second AMS unit on the way. So we are eventually going to have 2 AMS units. This end connects to the 3D printer, this side up. Guess it's just like this. Bada bing, bada boom. And this side plugs into, I'm assuming, the bottom of the buffer. And then this long cord here, we have come with a small short cord, a 4-pin cord. And then we have a long cord here, which has both same plugs. And the AMS up here has 2 of the same plugs. So I'm guessing it doesn't matter what plug you plug them into. Because when you get a second AMS unit, it's going to daisy chain. It's going to daisy chain to the from this AMS to the second AMS. So let's plug this in. Plug it into that side there. Plug this side in here. And then we take this PTFE tube here, and we're going to route it over here. You want to have as little of a kink in this hose as possible, so just cram it in there. And I was going to tape that. I'm not going to tape that cord, that tube up, but I will use this piece of tape and tape this wire. I want this tube to be able to flex around when the filament's going through it. All right, so we got all that hooked up. All right, so it's been about a week since I unboxed it. Got the second AMS hooked up. Just finished a print of flowers there. And I tell you, if you get an X1 with the AMS, I really recommend getting 2. You will need to get the AMS hub right there. I think it's about $50 on the Bambu website. Comes with a bunch of tubing, some extra cables, and everything you need to hook up two AMS. This standalone AMS I got come with 4 empty spools. One was a high temperature spool. It was very nice touch, I thought. And see my AMS light I got hanging on the wall with a little bracket that I printed from Maker World. And if you look right here, you got 2 AMS instead of 1. You have 2. When you go in the slicer, it'll be 8 colors available to you instead of 4. So everything's right there. Has a little bar up top that tells you a guesstimation of how much filament's left. I think that's very neat. And this is actually a brand new user interface that came out just the other day. And I'm really digging it. Here's some flowers that I printed. Had a storm come through earlier and the power went out. And I thought they were going to come detached, but they did pretty good. I got a little bit of a line. You can see where it cooled down, the power went out. I thought they were going to come detached, but they did very well. There's a bamboo light I made to accent my little workshop here. And this is a benchy rack to display all the colors. I like to print a benchy out when I get new filament in, so it gives you an idea of what the color looks like, because in my opinion the color swatches, they just don't do it for me. They have a whole bunch of them, and a whole bunch of stuff mixed in. Got my filament dryer in the middle. If you print with like PLA wood or TPU, you definitely want to dry it. This right here is TPU wood. It's actually rosewood. Came out pretty good. I believe the power went out on that print as well, so has a little bit of a line on it. I tried to keep this video a little bit shorter, but I wanted to make sure you guys was able to see everything. But I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more content. If you liked it, hit the like button. I really appreciate it, and it helps bring more views to my channel. And subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.